fanatics on the wild side. Talking college ball till the lights subside. It's the Fanatical Podcast. Let's ride! Hey!
Good morning. Welcome to the Fanatical, man. It's good to be here this morning, man, after a big weekend of college playoff football games. And hey, one of us is still standing, baby. And let me introduce you to a special guest of mine. I think he has something to say this morning. Anonymous fan, let everybody know what's going on in college football.
Greg Byrne, you see what it's come to? You see what's happening, Greg Byrne? I'm turning into the New Orleans Saints right before you, the Eights. This is what happened, Greg Byrne, when Indiana beats you by 35 points. This is what happens to you, Greg Byrne. This is what happens to you. This is what happens to you, dude. You end up with a bag on your head. You see, I got your name crossed off, Greg Byrne, because your job will soon be over. It'll be over. Yes, we're looking for a new AD. You see the boy? You see the X? You see the X? We want a new coach. I'm a little upset. They did medicate me this morning. Do I have a bag on my head? I'm not sure.
Hey, man, take that bag off your head. We got a show to do, man. Hey, America. Hey, we just had a cousin it sighting. You know, the hand that just came up on my table.
I thought this was a Twilight Zone.
Hey, man.
Was that a hand?
Hey, man, we had
what the hell you got going on here,
I got my mic messed up, man. But, hey, we still going to do this show. We just getting started, man. Hey, we not A1 and all that professional stuff. But, hey, we going to make it do what it do, baby, like Ray Charles.
Fanatical, baby.
Hey, man. I want this guy to start off the show. You know, he came with the receipts a couple of weeks ago. I got a list of receipts. In today's show, everything he says, I got a rebuttal for. So it's going to be great today, baby. So I'm going to let him start off, and I got the rebuttal machine on full blast.
Well, let me just say on behalf of the Alabama fan base, never been more embarrassed in my life. I'm telling you, they lose to Indy effing Anna. Can I cuss on this show? No, I'm not going to cuss, Mama. I hear you, Mama. I hear you. I promised you the first of the year I'd quit that. So Indy effing, I'm being obedient, Mama. Effing Indiana beat Alabama by 35 points. So embarrassed, man. Just so embarrassed. Set us back 10 years, in my opinion. But you see, I'm still representing. Here I am, Greg Byrne. If you need a real voice in that locker room, a man's voice, here I am willing to take the job. Come on, man. What the hell is this, Alabama? What the hell is this? This is the Twilight Zone.
Hey, pardon.
This is the Twilight Zone. Are you an alien? Did I wake up in the damn Twilight
Hey, man,
Zone?
pardon the interruption. And here go part one of the receipts. My co-host said a couple of weeks ago, you guys have awakened a giant. You remember that show? And he also said, and I got it written down, Bama has all the Jimmys and Joes. And when he first said it, I thought he was ordering a sandwich because I thought he said Jimmy John's. He said Alabama has all the Jimmys and Joes, and Indiana had the Larrys and Moes. Now, I want you to talk to America and tell him what happened with the Larrys and the Moes.
This is what happened, America. Kevin, whatever his name is, DeBoer, proved that he can take more talent and get curb stomped by less talent. And that's alarming as an Alabama fan. As an Alabama fan, do you ever see yourself standing outside on Championship Row waiting for the unveiling of the DeBoer statue on that Championship Row? I don't see it coming, Alabama. Not with that bull crap. I'm still upset. Man, what the hell is this? I'm alarmed, man. Hey, Kip, call my psychiatrist. That medicine ain't working, Kip.
He said he is alarmed. Now let me.
Why they put me in the room with J.K.? They said they said there were side effects of this.
Set another alarm for you. I got some more quotes for you. He said we got all the 4 and 5 stars, and Indiana got all the 3 and 2 stars. Guess what else he said, America? And I quote, Indiana is about to see something on the other side of the ball that's monstrous. What happened to the monster? Talk to us.
Well, the monster turned into a wimp, and it's an embarrassment. I have it. Go ahead. I mean, you got every right to say whatever you want to say, even though your ass about to get beat by Pete Golden. So I'm going to get my time in the sun,
And
too.
you know I got a rebuttal. I got a rebuttal to that, too.
Come on, Pete Golden to the rescue. Pete Golden to the rescue.
Hey.
You can save me, Pete.
Hey.
You can save me from him.
Can't
Pete,
nothing.
I didn't know I never had to depend on you, but here I am, Pete. I need you, Pete.
Hey, man, the only thing can save you is absolutely nothing. I got another quote.
No! Why is he on the... Get him off! Get him off!
Hey.
You better get him off. There you go.
I told you Alabama was running on fumes and the luckiest team in college football. And that picture we just saw, that black hoodie, superstitious, it wasn't going to work. And I got a direct quote from my co-host about playing Indiana.
Oh, you wrote all this stuff down.
I got receipts.
You got them. You didn't like the receipts I gave you last week.
No, I got some digital receipts.
Okay.
These won't go anywhere. This is quote unquote. Bama is gonna beat Indiana's ass. That's what he said. Now explain it. Don't do nothing. Hey. He didn't make the quote. You did. Now I want you to explain to America what happened. Bama is gonna beat Indiana's ass. I want to hear how they beat Indiana's ass.
We beat them to the stadium. We got there 10 minutes before they did. We got in the locker room 10 minutes before they did. Let me say something. Indiana beat our ass so bad. Alabama is closer to Nebraska today than they are a national championship, brother. This is alarming, brother. This is on a level that we ain't never seen before. I need Alabama help. I need fans' help. We need to gather at the president's house with signs. We need another coach. This guy's going to run us in the ground. We're going to look back 5 years from now and say,
man, I told America.
Now hold up.
Man, listen, hold on. This is my day today. You told America on week 1, after you got your butt whooped as the number 18, you got your butt whooped by unranked Florida State, and you wanted the coach fired, the OC, the DC, and Big Al. And you wanted a new strength and conditioning coach.
No, not
Then you guys, no.
No, not Big Al. Never Big Al.
Okay, then you guys went on a run. What you want to talk about the 4-ranked team we beat? You fell back in love with the boy and the crew.
Never in love.
You got
never in love.
Yes, you were. You got that group
Never
hug.
in love.
That group hug got together. Y'all was back friends, and you liked them again. And then Oklahoma happened. Once again, you wanted everybody fired. Then he went on another run, back in love.
No, that's not
And
true.
then the Georgia thing happened, fell out of love, and then the committee gave you guys a subsidy, a welfare package to get into the playoffs. And I told you, after you got your butt blitzed 28-7, there should have been enough evidence. But guess what? Money aspect took over again. Name brand, the ghosts of Bear Bryant and Nick Saban championship, they ease you guys back in as the lone wolf 3-loss team in the playoffs. And guess what happened? You had to take that medicine down and didn't have anything to drink behind it. I want you to explain more about this ass whooping that we witnessed just a few days ago. The standard that you call yourself, houndstooth hat wearing dude. Explain it to us.
You done?
Hey, man, if you say I'm done, I'm gonna give you an example. From 0 to 100. From 0 to 100.
I deserve this.
Hey,
this is what happened, Greg Byrne, when you let a wimp coach a team and run for 23 yards. Get him off the screen, or I'll leave the studio right now. Get him out of here. I don't want to see his ugly face.
Man,
I'm talking now.
You ain't leaving this studio. You gonna get all this smoke today.
You gonna make me stay?
Yeah, you gonna stay.
Who gonna make me stay?
You gonna get kidnapped today. You ain't going nowhere. You gonna get all this fire and smoke.
This is a steel cage match. This is what happened, Greg Byrne, when you go outside the SEC, dude. This is what happens. This is what happens when you go get Brian Harsin 2.0, dude. This is what happens right here, dude. This is what friggin' happens, dude. We had to have Miami. They ain't won a championship in what? Since the Wizard of Oz. They're telling us what the hell we are. Come on, dude. Come on. I'm mad at you, Greg Byrne. What? Where's my bag? I'm about to throw it out there with Greg Byrne.
Hey, pardon the
I
interruption.
blame you.
Hey, pardon the interruption. But, you know, I used to like this guy called Randy Savage. You know what he'll say to you this morning? Yeah, you got your ass beat. Yeah, Indiana, want some Alabama ass. Oh, beat your butt, send you back to Tuscaloosa. You should have gone to Disneyland on a roller coaster. Beat your butt. What dynasty? Yeah, you got some more butt whoopings coming in the future. Dead, buried, gone. Ugh.
I got some more medication out in the car that if I say psychiatrist gave me down, dude.
I got some more receipts.
I think you about to go over the edge.
I got some more
I think you
receipts.
about to go over the edge. You ain't won no championship yet.
I don't care.
You talk like you won a championship.
I talk like
it's all about Alabama's downfall.
I
ain't it?
talk like you got your butt whooped. That's what I'm talking. And I got some more receipts. You got some more explaining to do, sir. Let me go down this list.
You want to know the truth? We're a finesse-ass team,
what
a
truth?
soft-ass team. The moment it started raining, it's too much for us.
Now it's the weather. It didn't rain. It rained before the game. The top was pulled off, and guess what else was pulled off? The cover. The cover was pulled off Alabama. I always knew you guys were scrubs. You can't spell fraud without a scripted A. Now you can continue, sir.
I can't argue, Alabama. We have turned into, like I heard Blake Tockmeyer said, an Illinois. This is what happens when you go outside of the family. You know the Nick Saban tree has all 4 coaches in the championship. All 4 teams in the championship has a Nick Saban tree coach. That's the family. Those are all Alabama trained guys. We trained all of those guys. Where did our guy come from? The Sioux Fall tree, ladies and gentlemen. The Sioux, let me get that right. It's Sioux Fall. Is that South Dakota? North Sioux Fall? Where the hell is Sioux Fall?
Man, America do not want to hear all of this whining and excuse making. And as my signs fall down, I'm back to
what is that crap?
I'm back to getting on your butt. Let me give you another quote and some receipts from my co-host, the 20-time fine bum caller of the year.
That's right. A real champion. A real champion.
He ain't going to win this fight today, I can guarantee.
Don't bet on it. Don't bet on it. Quote. I got hot coffee in my hand.
All right, I got another quote. The only team that wasn't going to win and get to the final 8, he said it was the U. I think we're in the final 4.
Hold up.
Who ain't in the final 4? Tell us that.
You lying, dude.
I got the quote.
Well, I got the tape. Right here last week, I said I was pulling for you.
Yeah, but I went back a show before that, and you said the only team that wasn't going to make it
You've been going way back, ain't you, bro?
You cannot.
All these receipts, you go way back to the first episode.
Let me repeat it. I always wanted to be a defense attorney, and you cannot go into court without evidence and expect to win. And now you can continue, but I got some more receipts.
Man, me and you was on opposite sides of the courtroom. Man, I would beat you so bad you would think you was Alabama and I was Indiana.
Let me interrupt him one more time. He also said, here it is, it's going to be a Georgia-Alabama 3, and you ain't going to be able to stand it. I want you to explain why we ain't going to see Georgia-Alabama 3, and I got some more receipts when you finish.
I mean, I can't explain Georgia. It looks like Kirby Smart, the great Kirby Smart, the team on the verge of the dynasty, going to take over Alabama's spot and continue the tradition. It's turning into a modern-day Clemson. That's what it looks like to me when it comes to Kirby Smart. Damn, I owe you some money, don't I?
Woo.
Damn, I just forgot. I lost 2
Hey, man,
days.
when I go to Longhorn, my favorite little spot,
Man.
I got to get that outlaw ribeye, baby. Well done, but tender. And I think you owe me 2 of them. Now, let me scroll back down the list.
Is that gonna cover it?
Woo-hoo, yes, sir. Who is this dude?
Is that gonna cover
Is this Aretha? No, this Ben Franklin. Yes, sir. See this, America.
See what happens, Craig
America.
Bird? See what happens?
When you go
You
off
in my pocket now.
Hey, look, when you go off of the legend dynasty of Nick Saban and the ghost of Bear Bryant, this is what you have to do, America. Hey, but you know what I'm going to do?
Look at this.
Hey, man, I'm such a good sport. Guess what I'm going to do with this money right here?
Yeah, you gonna donate it back to me?
I'm going to buy you a steak,
for
too.
my Alabama
I'm
NIL,
gonna buy you a steak.
Alabama NIL
I'ma
fund.
buy you a steak,
You want to give
too.
that to the Alabama NIL
Hey,
fund?
I'm going to buy you a steak dinner, too, for doing your impression of Lamont Sanford, because I tried to tell you Alabama was complete garbage. Now, let me go on down my receipt list. What we got here?
I don't know. There's your receipt.
Now this, I'm going to give this a quote because this is really, really laughable. Miami can't beat Texas A&M, and the following week he said this. And I like this one the best. Miami has no chance against Ohio State. Now you can elaborate.
Well, I tell you, had to give Miami credit. They're looking awful good, but I wouldn't be celebrating right quick. Yeah, I mean, you're going to be in the same shape I am because your offense is really kind of Alabama-less.
You talk about the proof in the pudding.
Alabama.
You said the same thing
Just
about
a matter of time before Carson
brother.
Beck crashes and burns.
Hey,
We all
brother.
know it.
Let me
It's
put
just
this-
a week longer, ladies and
Let
gentlemen.
me put this on the elephant head. You just donated this to me because you said my team couldn't cut it. And they cut it twice against that SEC team with 1 loss. And you talked about them and you got 4 losses again. And we beat the reigning national champion. And you had to donate this funds to me, man. You can't keep talking about my team, but I still got some more receipts.
Hold up.
You know.
Hold up, dude. You ain't won nothing yet. You ain't won nothing. You in the Final Four. Who remembers who's in the Final Four?
Can I stop you right there?
Can anybody tell me who was in the Final Four of
Can I stop
basketball
you?
last year?
Let me-
You got to win it to talk about it before you go popping cigars and stuff, dude.
I'm
Come
gonna
on,
stop
man.
you mid-
Come on. You just celebrate Alabama's
Hey.
downfall. I don't even know if you realize your team is about to play Pete Golden, the hottest coach in college football right now. Man, that some folks are comparing to Vince Lombardi, man.
The
Pete Golden,
same
man.
guy
Pete
you
friggin' Golden,
same
man.
coach you tried to make fun of saying Pete Golden to the rescue.
Well, this
Pete
is the
Golden to
Twilight Zone.
rescue.
In the Twilight Zone, Pete Golden is one hell of a coach.
But
brother.
let me
look at him.
hey,
Does he not look
hey,
famous?
man, I had
look
to-
at him.
I had to
Man, he ought to
interrupt
be
you.
on GQ cover. Look at that man.
Listen, man, I had to interrupt you because you just said something that was kind of disturbing.
What did I say?
You said you ain't won nothing yet.
Yeah.
Guess what's on the flip side of that? The,
What?
the rebuttal.
What's that?
We ain't lost yet either. You can't say that. And I got some more receipts, so I'm going to scroll on down some more.
All right, here we go, ladies. More receipts, ladies and gentlemen.
I asked you specifically, can you beat Indiana
I thought we done
if
had that
you
receipt.
can't score 40 points? It was a very specific question. You know what you told me? Our defense will not allow that. They scored 38, and you kicked the field goal. If you had left the field goal kicker in Tuscaloosa, you guys could have just went to Disneyland and hopped on a few rides and came on back. Because basically that's all you did. You went all the way to California, crossed this beautiful country of ours, and kicked the field goal. And you got to listen to me rant and rave, and you got to sit over there and take it for the rest of this show. So I got some more receipts. Keep on, trying to downplay that whooping because it was an absolute curb stomping.
Well, again, here we go back, dude. You keep talking about somebody done curb stomp me. When your program been getting curb stomped for what, 20, 30 years
I don't care
now?
if you go all the way
I'm
back.
talking now.
I'm
I'm talking now.
Hey,
Hold
man.
up now. How the hell we get Indiana on
Wait
the
a minute.
screen?
Wait a
Who
minute.
put Indiana on the screen?
Let
I
me
don't
tell
want
you
to see
something.
this crap.
Let me
I
tell you
don't want to
something.
see it. Get that over here.
Hold on. I wouldn't care if you went all the way back to when Moses.
You gonna let me talk, F. Lee
I'm gonna
Bailey?
let you talk, but
you gonna let me
let me
talk?
get this out. I don't care if you go all the way back to when Moses went to the department store and got his sandals. I don't care. I'm going to bring up the past just like I'm going to talk about the present. And you trying to bring up the past now because you downplaying what's present, that butt whooping. But you can continue because you know I got some more receipts. So go ahead, my good friend.
Well, somebody get him some Q-tips. Can we got any Q-tips back there? Because I plainly said we're garbage, that we need to run the coach off, the AD. Hell, the only person I'm keeping down there is Big Al. I mean, and his job's in jeopardy if I find a better mascot. I mean, come on, man. What the hell have we turned into? What the hell, man? Do I need to put / Nebraska on this shirt? What the hell are we turning into, man? I am pissed off. Hold up, put your hand down.
I want to answer that question.
Hold! Let's get the judge in here, because this man won't let me talk.
You asked a question, I want to answer it. You said, what have we turned into? I explained this, I think, on the first episode. Alabama continues to finish in the middle of the SEC. So you know what you have turned into? Mississippi State. Now you can continue.
Oh, come on, dude. We ain't that damn bad,
You finished sixth last year, and you finished what, 4th or 5th this year in the SEC?
Mississippi State.
With 4 losses?
Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Does that make you Virginia or Duke? Because you didn't even win your damn conference. How the hell did you even get in the playoff? Who'd you pay off to even get in the playoff, dude?
Hey, man.
How'd you even get in the playoff? You didn't even win your conference.
Okay.
You talking about Alabama. How'd you get in the playoff?
I'm about to answer all of those questions. How did we get in? Do you know how many ranked wins we have as of today? More than you. How did you get in with 3 losses and that last embarrassment in the SEC championship game, 28-7? How did you get in? But I got a better question. Why are we still in? Yeah, still dancing and you still prancing. And I got some more receipts. So you can continue, sir.
Hey, I can't deny it, ladies and gentlemen. Miami has been on an incredible run. Carson
I don't
Beck-
want no praise.
Oh, I'm
Talk about.
talking. We about to have a problem up in here if I can't finish my conversation. As I said, the Miami Hurricanes have had a tremendous run, ladies and gentlemen. And Carson Beck is on a tremendous run. But who the hell going to remember him if Ole Miss kicks the ass?
If.
I mean, let him enjoy his week because you know what I'm saying. But, I mean, it's a good team. I said early on that I was pulling for them, that I'd rather see them than Ohio State. Who wants to see Ohio State? Nobody wants to see Ohio State.
I
thought Ohio State would beat you, but I wasn't mad that you beat Ohio State.
I got a rebuttal, America. And you know what? My rebuttal game is crazy. You know why this guy keeps saying, talking about Ohio State and the big boys? Because he didn't want to face them. He knew he couldn't beat Ohio State. You can't beat Georgia.
That's true.
That I know it's true. I told you that a few weeks ago when you got put on that weak
Are you
side.
going to let me plead guilty before the judge?
They know you guilty.
Well, let me say
Everybody
it's true.
knows
I didn't
you
want to
guilty.
see them because I knew they beat my ass.
Yeah, I
and
know.
And truth be known, if I'd have beat Indiana somehow, some way, Oregon probably would have beat my ass by 50. And all this time, I really knew that. I really knew that.
Now I want
you think as much as I don't know about football that I didn't know that Alabama wasn't a national championship team? Come on, all y'all knew I'm riding because I ride till I die. Even if we turn into effing Nebraska, I'm still going to be riding, baby.
America.
I'm still going to be riding. If we got
America.
Huckleberry Finn down there coaching, I'm still going to be friggin' riding, baby. I'm still going to be friggin' riding.
America. And especially the Paul Feinbaum Nation.
They Feinbaum out of this. That's
This
my friend.
guy in the history of the Paul Feinbaum Show and Calling Jocks Radio, America, you know what you're witnessing right now? You're witnessing this guy being broken down to the lowest common denominator by me. I'm going to be on your ass like back pockets until this show is over. You might as well get ready for it, man. You trying to be honest at this point when I tried to get you to be honest by putting you guys into the playoffs.
Now, hold up.
let me, why you being
Hold
honest?
up.
Wait.
Hold up. There
why
you go. Why are you touching me?
No, why you being honest?
No. Don't put your hand on the merchandise. Don't put your hands on the merchandise.
Listen to me. Why
It's
you
a good cage match, ladies and gentlemen.
Why?
He got some blood coming down, but it's a long way from over. Don't bring
man.
Judge Judy in yet, because like the Hulkster, I will rise from the mat, ladies and gentlemen, and take the hat off. I'll go crazy up in here now.
Hey, why you being honest?
Because it's time.
No. I said, wow, you are being honest.
I thought you said why.
Why? Be honest.
Why?
Be honest with America and our viewers, man.
I'm trying. You being
If
such
Miami and
such a dick about everything.
Listen, if Miami and Alabama had met up in the national championship game, you being honest,
we might have won that one.
you back the line again.
Well, I'm just saying your offense.
That didn't last long.
Your offense is Alabama-ish. Yeah, probably if you put.
Wait, well, you know what?
Your offense is Alabama-ish.
Your Honor, give me the permission to treat him as a hostile witness or a hostile co-host. Did you just say something about a damn offense and you went and kicked a field goal? You scored 3 points. What offense can you talk about?
Your defense was responsible for 16 of the 22 you scored in the last game, and you didn't score but 7 against Texas A&M.
That's more.
You think that's going to hold up against Ole Miss? You better bring 30 in your pocket.
You finished?
Yep.
You just said we scored 10 points against Texas A&M. You didn't score but 3, and you scored 7 against Georgia. So it look like you got a problem with.
Oh, we keep talking about me. I'm out of the picture, dude.
You right.
I'm over the rope.
No.
I'm laying in the crowd, unconscious, dude. We talking about you. All you worried about is your Alabama bull crap. That's all you worried about. I slapped one of them bears across the room, man. See if that helps. All you worried about is Alabama. You done broke out a cigar talking about Alabama.
We done went from.
You ain't talking about Miami one time.
We done went from kicking a horse while they down to doing a suplex on an elephant while they down. This ain't gonna stop. This gonna go all the way to September. You might as well get used to it. I got some more receipts. You ready for it, America? Now, I told you guys.
I thought this was an equal show.
It is equal.
Because I hadn't got to none of my stuff.
We going to get to it. This a live show. We might do anything. I told you guys.
I thought you had to go to work today.
I'm still going if I have to go late. And they're going to bring us to something I got for you on the screen a little bit later on. But check this out.
Now, Clayton's going to have to answer to me about this screen.
I told you guys.
Y'all been plotting behind my back.
Hey, man, I told you guys from time to time, I listen to battle rap. And, you have to listen intently because you have to put it all together what they're saying. So I got just a small tidbit for you.
Oh, here it goes.
Now, I want you to listen. I'm starting at the top. Now, this might go over your head.
I doubt it.
But guess what? I don't think Alabama is fitted for this new era. And guess what else? I don't even think you got a snapback. So see how I put all that together? Alabama ain't fitted for this new era. You know what new era is? A cap. So it might have went over your head. And in the back of the hat is a snapback. And you don't have a snapback as in comeback to what I'm talking about. So I think you lost this round too. And I got some more receipts before the show over. I told you I was going to get you
Can
today.
I respond?
Of course.
That was lame. I wish you had a brain. Somebody get me on a train. Man, this guy is plumb insane.
That was week 2. Now let me go back to the top of my sheet.
That was pretty hot. Hey, I thought that was pretty hot.
Listen, man.
Better than that, like, what are you talking about? 50? What are you, 50 cents now? You done turned into 50 cents?
Some want to know, why do I have this elephant and this dog up here?
Yeah, everybody was wondering that.
I'm about to explain that too. Because my co-host a few weeks ago, and it might have been a week ago, he want to remind us that it may be a Bama Georgia 3. I told you, and I tried to say it real calm and nice. That wasn't going to happen because your team is average, was average, and wasn't going to make it that far. Yeah. You didn't believe me, and now here you are sitting up here soaking up all of this goodness I'm spreading around to you. So you know what? To Terry, Miss Terry, you're not immune from this smoke, and I told you that on the show. You thought Kirby was going to lead you to the promised land. Now, I think specifically I said last show. Or maybe it was the selection show. Yeah, it was the selection show. The powerful, big, bad SEC, the somewhat entitlement conference. Y'all had 5 teams. And I told you on the show, once Indiana put that boot up your butt, and the Georgia and the Ole Miss winner, you guys would be down to one competitor. I think you guys are down to one competitor. No. I think you got your butt whooped, and Georgia is gone too.
That was brilliant.
You know what? You guys talk about the NIL and transfer portal. I told you it is never going to be the same in college football again. That run you went on is dead, buried, and gone. There will never be a...
How many times you going to repeat yourself, man?
Until it sinks in.
How many times you going to repeat yourself?
There will never be a repeat.
You was going to give Georgia a doggy or something. Now you going to get off all on. You sound like a Baptist preacher this morning.
Let me start at my sermon. You thought you was the standard, but you ain't the standard no more. The standard left T-Town and McFarland Boulevard when Nick left. Can I get an amen? Probably not, but I'm going to keep on preaching. I told you when you came in here today, I was going to get on your butt, and I'm on your butt. You can't say a word. This is the first time America has seen this guy quiet, but I'm going to keep on preaching. Dead, buried, and gone should be a slogan and T-shirts for everybody outside of the SEC all over the world. It's over, dead, buried, and gone. You can get swaggered. You can get Joel Osteen, a.k.a. / Tim Tebow, the fake preacher of the SEC. The run is over. It ain't coming back, my friend. You wanted me to preach? I can preach a little bit. And guess what else? I can sing a little bit. Hey, 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 America, it's over in T-Town. The run is over. Ain't nobody coming back. Nick got an office and he pimping y'all out of $500,000 and he ain't doing nothing. It's over in T-Town. Sitting on the dock of the bay, or you can sit on the back of a pickup truck. Guess what? Watching the tide roll away. And guess what? I got some more receipts, so I'm going to let you talk now.
Are you sure?
The doors of the church is open.
Are you done? Because I'm about to pass the offering plate and say amen. That was pretty good. If you wasn't such a damn hypocrite, we'd probably get some money in the offering plate. But since you're sitting over there with all that fake-ass jewelry about a championship, you know what I'm saying? So you talking about a championship. Won't you win it? When's the last time you actually won a championship? Only championship you ever win is when Alabama falls. Oh, I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Alabama's defeated. I'm a winner. I'm a winner.
Man, you know
hypocrite.
What?
You just a sports hypocrite, dude.
Hey, man.
You ain't never won nothing.
What?
But here you are talking about the greatest program in the last 20 years in college football. What have you done in the last 20 years? What have you done?
Can I answer?
Hell yeah, I'll answer.
It is a very specific reason. You and all Alabama fans, y'all got a specific time frame y'all want to focus on. You know what time frame that is? When Nick came and saved your ass. Because before he got there, you had one championship in 28 years. And you want to talk about my Miami Hurricane since 01. So it's going to be a few more years before we catch up with 28 years, sir. Now you can continue.
Well, here's the thing. I ran Mike Shula's ass off, and I'll run Kalen DeBoer's ass off, because as long as Alabama's got the friggin' legend, we will win a championship, I promise you, every 5 years. And if we don't, they asses got to go. This ain't that gum Disneyland, baby. I ain't giving away rides for free, and I'm not paying coaches $12 million a year to get beat by Indiana by 35 damn points. Now, this is what happens. You get salt thrown in your eyes, and somebody comes in and beats the hell out of you with a chair. This is your fault, Greg Byrne. This is your fault, Kalen DeBoer, for putting Alabama fans in a position where Miami's better than us, Indiana's better than us, hell, Ole Miss is better than us. It's pathetic. Somebody down there needs to get to work and put an end to this crap right here, because I can't take many more seasons of this, brother. Bryce Hospital is not open anymore. It ain't open anymore. There's not enough room for Alabama fans in Bryce Hospital, the old hospital, for what you're doing to us mentally. Man, I got psychiatrist appointments all damn week. All damn week lined up.
Man, you guys have sold America a bill of goods, and it's caught up with you. Let's just be honest. Alabama ain't the Alabama of old. Alabama ain't the Alabama of Nick Saban.
Nobody's saying
You
that.
guys might as well. You guys might. Hey, look.
Nobody's saying that,
Since
man.
you did that, you might as well throw that crap over there too.
Nobody's saying
look,
that, man.
Yes, you are.
Nobody's
you
saying
guys,
that.
Hey, look,
no, that's what you say.
we
Nobody's
talk-
saying that crap.
Now, you and me, we always agree about the committee and how screwed up they are. But you guys keep the experts and the so-called experts, they have talking points and scripts to go by. Let me repeat this to America. Kip, I appreciate this opportunity, but if you ever give me a script or some talking points, I'm going to walk. I ain't ever going by no talking
Kip,
points. You know why?
Can we get a script for him and some talking points? Can we get a script for him, Kip?
You know why?
I think we got a script in the
Man,
back. There's some
ESPN
scripts in the back here.
ESPN wants America to believe the SEC is so big, powerful, and mighty. And you guys are
That's
just
bull crap.
You guys are just
That's bull crap.
You guys are just as top heavy and average
We're
as
not even
any
top-heavy.
other
We're not
conference.
even top heavy. We've turned into the Big 12. Just be honest about the SEC. We're the new Big 12.
No, you be honest about the
I am
SEC.
being honest
No, you
about
ain't.
it. I am being honest
And
about
why
it.
you got a tear rolling down your damn face?
That ain't a tear, that's sweat. Clay's got
Man.
these damn lights like we in Hollywood.
Man,
up
look,
in here.
the
These
E-
big ass lights like we
Man,
in Hollywood.
the
up in here.
SEC is just as average as any other
That's
conference.
what I just said,
You
F.
guys got two or
That's
three.
what I just said, F. Lee Bell.
You guys are going to have two or three teams consistently that's going to be at the top, just like any other conference. So stop all this garbage about how big bad wolf the SEC is. No, you're not, man. The two top teams that you guys want in all the time, they're both at home and should have been together Saturday fishing some damn where. Georgia and the one he threw on the floor, Alabama. This is what it was all set up for, man. When these guys got Texas and Oklahoma in the SEC, we all knew why you did it, for money purposes. But as soon as you got them in, guess what the big bad SEC did? Oh, hey, I think we should go away from the East and West. We got to get Alabama and Georgia in at all costs.
Here we
And
go
we
back.
know they're going to always
Here
have
we
the
go
two
back
best
20
records.
years,
But
bro.
it's backfired on you 2 years in a row.
Clayton, how long are we going to do this today, Clayton? Somebody get the producer. Clayton, how long
You
wanna
better
do
go
it
get
today?
that damn cut,
How long
man.
you want to do this today?
You
Coach?
need a cut,
We've been here
man.
45 minutes and I ain't got to my first point.
Let's
yet.
get to your first point because I know it's going to be weak.
All right, Ty Simpson. Word is on the street you are considering transferring. You are considering going pro. You are considering coming back to Alabama. Let's eliminate coming back to Alabama. Let's discuss you transferring or going pro. Because we don't want you back at Alabama. We want Keon Russell era to begin. It's nothing personal, dude. But, I mean, we've seen the John Parker Wilsons, the eras. I mean, it just ain't there, dude. My best advice to you would be to transfer maybe to Oregon. I hear that Oregon wants you out there. You could throw for 4,000 yards like Bo Nix went and did that year. Out there in the Big Ten where they don't have many teams that throw out there. So go there, but do not come back to Alabama. This is the Keon. We don't want to use Keon Russell. Nothing personal, but hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Yeah, it's nothing personal, dude, but it's Keon Russell's time now. If this was the pro and I was a GM, I would trade you. So
Can I comment?
Yeah, go ahead. Do you want him down at Miami? Can I send him down to Miami? I give you another Benjamin and Ty Simpson.
I need to respond.
Yeah, I think you make a deal.
Let me respond.
You take them wayward SEC quarterbacks. You know, you famous for taking them wayward. that being so desperate every year, can't recruit a quarterback, have to find one in the portal. You know, you famous for that stuff.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, go ahead, F. Lee.
Now, he just used a word I hadn't heard him use since we've started this podcast, wayward. What the hell are you talking about? America, do you see how this guy, they turn on their own when they lose? And as soon as they win any games, or especially a meaningful game,
I ain't turning on my own. I'm
you
just giving
told me
him
it was my
advice.
turn.
I'm just giving him advice.
You told me it was my turn.
I'm a pro scout. Advice. That's all. Go ahead, F. Lee.
All right, back to this guy right here, Mr. Hound 2. Now they want to throw him under the bus.
No.
When they praised him.
No.
They had him hyped up as hey man, can I please? They had him hyped up as a Heisman candidate. Now he's garbage. He needs to be replaced. He needs to transfer to Oregon. Throwing him under the bus. Just like you throw the OC to DC, Big Al and everybody else under the bus.
Not Big Al.
You throw him under the bus, but only after they don't cut it on the field.
That's my boy right there.
They are Alabama fans, legend. They are eating their own. When they lose, they can't take it. When they win, they the best thing since sliced bread. Now they're throwing Ty Simpson, the only guy that helped them win this season, just like they did Miro. Just like they did Miro. Now you throwing him under the bus. So you know what? I don't hear none of that stuff he's talking about Ty Simpson, because this guy was the same guy they said was the Heisman candidate and was going to lead Bama to the promised land. Now all he can promise is a day at the lake.
I'm just giving him some advice. He's a good dude. Good Christian guy. I respect his values. I respect what he stands for off the field. But this ain't about off the field and how much I love you and how good a guy you are. This is business, baby. This is big business. And the fact of the matter is, Jalen Melrose's ass should have been benched before it was, and his ass should have been benched before it was.
Can I ask you?
It's not personal, brother.
I want to ask a couple
personal,
questions.
man. It's not personal. This is sports. This ain't I hate you because you didn't do good at quarterback. I love you as a person, but as my team, my quarterback, I want Keon Russell. I don't want Ty Simpson. Move along. Transfer, go pro, whatever. No, I don't want you back.
Let me ask you something, man.
I'm just being honest.
I'm about to be honest,
We just being honest.
I'm about to be honest, too.
You the one got to have the bear that stole up, too.
I'm going to be honest.
I'm just being real.
Because what I'm hearing is laughable. You know why it's laughable? You're talking about the guy that you hyped up and your fan base hyped up for the Heisman Trophy.
Oh, God.
Now you're throwing him under the bus. So what I want to know is, what did Ty Simpson, this guy right here, what did he have to do with Indiana putting up 38? He don't play on the damn defense. So what did he have to do with it? It's not his fault you guys don't have a running game. He's a quarterback. So why are you throwing him under the bus?
Man, you evidently didn't watch the game. Austin Mack came in, ain't played a down nearly all year, and the first pass he threw was a 20-yard pass downfield. I said all damn game, all the week leading up to the game, throw the ball down the field, even if you throw an interception. Let it loose. Time and time again, he checked the ball down, and he wouldn't ever turn it loose. It's time to move on, dude. You referee basketball. If you down 14 points at halftime and you got a guy on the bench that might can come in and get hot, are you going to him?
You know
are
what?
you sticking with the same guy that's 1 for 8 from the field?
You know what you need to turn loose? This denialism. You can't throw the ball and make 3 points with a field goal. You have to kick it. So the quarterback that you brought in,
So
he didn't put.
The quarterback ain't got nothing to do with 3 points.
If you let me finish. When that quarterback came in, did he throw for a touchdown? Did he get 7 points? Did they get a touchdown on the board? No, he did not.
At least we got to the red zone.
Red zone.
At least we made it to the
You in the red zone now.
We didn't make it a half field.
Hey, look, you turning red too. You in the red zone.
I've been red ever since the damn game. I've been red.
You guys did not get a touchdown with either quarterback. So why are you throwing this guy under the bus?
I'm not throwing him under the bus. I'm giving him pro advice that he needs to move on from Alabama. Don't go pro. Go to Oregon or Tennessee. Get your skills better. We are ready for Keon Russell. If you got Michael Jordan on the bench in this NIL era, you don't leave him on the bench. If you bring Ty Simpson back, Keon Russell is gone. So basically, you are choosing between Ty Simpson and Keon Russell. I've seen Ty Simpson, not bad. John Parker Wilson, Brody Crow, et cetera, et cetera. All right, good luck. We'll remember you the way we remember John Parker Wilson, and somewhat of a slightly above average quarterback.
Hey, can I let me give you some?
I'm just being real, dude.
I understand. I know how you feel, man. I feel the same way with mine. I do. I know how it is when you lose and you do all of this stuff. But I want to ask you this. If Keon Russell was ready, hold it, they would have put him in as a starter. And you know why it's going to be the same way next year? Let me tell you why it's going to be the same. Because when Ty Simpson sat behind Miro,
that choked me right there.
When he sat behind Miro, he didn't get ample enough experience on the field. It's going to be the same thing with Russell.
And whose fault was that?
I ain't got no control over that. But what I'm trying to show you.
Whose fault was that?
No, this is what I'm trying to show you.
Can't answer
You're
that.
talking about Keon Russell replacing this guy and getting him out of there. The reason may be because he didn't get enough experience and playing time behind Miro. So it's going to be the same thing with Keon Russell not getting ample enough time behind Ty Simpson. So you're going to be in this same spot again next year.
Very well. Could be in that same spot. If we bring back the same coaching staff and don't do no changes, Alabama will probably be back here next year. We'll be lucky to make the playoffs.
Hey, Kurt.
Hold up, I'm talking.
Yep.
The only thing that's going to save Alabama's ass next year is our schedule is pretty pathetically weak. That's the only thing that's going to save Alabama. We probably start 5-0, 6-0, and everybody gonna be, oh, Coach DeBoer, he's wonderful. Man, build him a statue, name the stadium after him. That same bull crap. Where are you Alabama fans that wanted to keep this guy? Where are y'all at now? Y'all thought Legend was crazy. Yeah, y'all thought I was crazy, but where y'all at now? Where the hell my co-host go?
He is crazy. You are crazy.
You dropped your 100.
I ain't going to forget it.
If I pick it up, it's mine.
I ain't going to forget it if I drop it. You guys, I'm going to lay off you for just a few minutes. I got to address some of these so-called experts and professionals.
Yeah, please, I need a break. My throat.
Who can I start with? Oh, Kirk Herbstreit. You were wrong, dude. You picked against my Hurricanes. Look where we at. Joey Galloway, the other part of the duo of the Ohio State really got the Ohio State really got some Buckeyes today because my Hurricanes put foot up rear end. You two idiots, and I'm gonna call you idiots, all you guys do on ESPN is down talk every other team that's not Ohio State, and then when you lose, you got multiple upon multiple excuses on why your team lost. You talk about the officiating. It didn't have anything to do with Miami kicking their butt, and you guys are not going to be back-to-back champions thanks to my Hurricanes. And Stephen y'all, I don't know nothing about sports. I just talk fast and loud. You were wrong, too. As usual.
You're not a Stephen A. Smith
Hell
fan?
no. This guy jumps on any bandwagon that he can fit his ass to.
What?
You remember the old saying, Alabama, when Nick was there.
Yep.
Now he's throwing you under the bus. You see it goes in circles. When you win, everybody wants to be on top. And when you're down, they forget about you, kind of like you doing with Ty Simpson. I like when you guys do it. Look at him. Don't he look like Ernie on Sesame Street? Where the hell is Bert? I think if you put Feinbaum next to him, you'll have Bert and Ernie off the Sesame Street.
He kind of looked like that lizard from the Geico.
Man, that guy ain't nothing but a joke. But once again, running his mouth
I like
has
Stephen.
got him. Nah, man, please. All he do is, he's just like any average New Yorker that I've been around.
He talks
as
too
long
much.
as he talks
Anybody
fast.
that talks too much eventually gonna say stuff stupid.
Hey, man, as long as he talks loud and fast, he thinks everybody's supposed to believe everything he says, but I don't. Just like I tell my friends over on Jocks Radio, especially that one Cole Kubelik. Just because you say it don't make it true. And I keep telling you guys there's no such thing as an expert, because you're going to hear I think or I believe, and what follows is an opinion.
Now, wait a minute. Cole Kublik was a third-string offensive center at Auburn and has knowledge that you couldn't possibly have.
Did you say third string?
Did I say that?
Yeah.
First string. He was a first-string offensive center at Auburn that has knowledge of the trenches that you possibly couldn't have during his second string. First string experience at Auburn.
Let me tell you how good a college player was according to his career in the NFL. Ask any fan that watched this show, other than maybe his podcast or his radio show, have they heard about Cole Kublik from the NFL? And I rest my case.
Well, McElroy had that NFL Hall of Fame career, so I know you have to believe in McElroy's knowledge.
What damn Hall of Fame career?
He was a first-string scout team quarterback for the New York Jets, brother. Don't think you have Greg McElroy's knowledge.
Man, I almost dropped.
You don't have Greg McElroy's knowledge.
I almost dropped the F-bomb. Man, look, I respect McElroy as a host and a commentator.
I like both. They both.
But you talking about an NFL career, man? Get out of here.
Well, he did say that Kay Klubnik was the best quarterback in the nation the first of the year. Damn it, he was right.
Along with Tony Curry.
No,
that was supposed to be his Heisman winner. And let me tell you something about another host on Jocks, because I think that's where has-beens go to die.
Feinbaum out of it.
I didn't say Feinbaum. I said Jocks. Jocks.
All right.
I think that's where has-beens go to die.
That's a lie.
Hey, look,
guys are good.
They had a guy on there.
That's a lie.
They had a guy on there about it.
Your head getting too big.
Man.
Your head getting big as Stephen A. Smith.
Listen, man, they had a guy on there.
Put your head next to his.
Hey,
they almost the same size.
They had a guy on Jocks by the name of 1J Barker. I heard him talking on the show one day about he was criticizing the college QBs. You know, some of the guys were freshmen at the time and critiquing their game and blah, blah, blah. And some told me to call the show. And for some strange reason,
blah, blah, blah,
they picked up and they let me on. And I let him have it. I told Jay Barker, I said, man, you cannot sit your butt up on this radio and criticize basically 18 and 19-year-old kids and talk about their game. And I read your NFL stats, and it said 0 completion for 0 attempt for 0 yards. So your ass was a 0. Talking about other kids, and I hung up the telephone. I didn't even give him a chance to respond.
Well, ain't but so many people make the pros, man. That don't mean you don't know the game.
Hey, man, you got any more topics?
Yeah, I got one.
Let's go.
All right, Kirby Smart and the Georgia Bulldogs. Kirby Smart and the Georgia Bulldogs. I know you got some thoughts on Kirby.
Kirby did some dumb stuff in the game that I didn't agree with.
Not the best coach in the nation today.
I don't know who told Miss Terry that, but he tricked her too. She has nothing to celebrate. The Georgia fans don't have anything to celebrate. And Darryl from wherever you're from in Georgia, when you call the Feinbaum show, I don't want to hear your excuses either.
Georgia fans say, we've won the SEC the last 2 years. Does that really mean anything? I mean, I just have to admit, Georgia fans, I'm a bit disappointed because Alabama fans wouldn't care less if they won 2 SEC championships and they've been knocked out of playoffs for 3 years. Y'all are really disappointing me. I thought y'all was going to take the mantle, be Alabama Junior. Man, you're looking a lot like Clemson Jr. right now.
Man, you got any more topics? Because I got
You seem to be. Hey, Kirby talking right now.
I'm sorry,
he's
man.
He's hearing what I got to say right now. Kirby! Come on home.
Hey, I got a strange question too, man.
Okay, strange.
Why is it that every time Alabama is deficient or they're losing on the field and they're not winning championships like you guys want to win every year, why is it that immediately after you lose, you guys want to go get the hottest coach out there as if the name is going to bring your program back, and it's not? Now you want Cincinnati?
I didn't say, I'd take Cincinnati. Yeah, I'd take Cincinnati over DeBoer. I really would. It's the style of play. You see how Cincinnati's game is a line of scrimmage game? You see how Sinetti said after the game, this is interesting. At the press conference after the game, Sinetti said that when he was at Alabama, they had the same philosophy that he took to Indiana to win the line of scrimmage and to win the running game because that dictated everything. Sinetti said this after the game in the pregame, basically just slapping DeBoer, saying, DeBoer, whatever you got at Alabama right now sure ain't Alabama. And he's right. I'd take Sinetti over DeBoer right now. Yeah, let's make that trade, Indiana. Let's make that trade. I'll throw you in a basketball player because we all know your basketball program sucks now. So I'll throw you in a basketball player or two in that deal, Indiana.
You know what Indiana can say about you. They can say your football program sucks right now.
No, that's not true. We made the tournament. We made the tournament. As far as Indiana, this Alabama year would be one of the greatest Indiana years in the history of Indiana football. They would take a year like this every friggin' day of the week, brother, other than the run they're on right now. You know they got beat by as bad as Alabama got beat last year in the playoffs. Indiana did. Did you know that little fact? Did you know that little tidbit?
Now you want to go back. We ain't going back. We're going to stay focused right on this button.
Memories. When Alabama
and I'm going to take it right back to what I said when I opened up this show. This guy to my right was talking about the Jimmies and the Joes.
And we turned in.
And he said Indiana had the Larrys and the Moes. And the Larrys and the Moes beat your butt. And now here you are talking about Indiana's program from years and days gone by. We don't want to hear that, man.
Hey,
What's your next topic?
Let's take a look.
Let's pick this Final Four.
Yeah, let's hold up before we pick it. I got something to say. All the Indiana fans, you are welcome for me training your coach. Hold up. Don't you say a word.
You want credit.
Hold up.
Damn, you want credit for everything,
hold up,
man.
Hold up. Thank you. I'll take gift baskets. No fruit. No fruit. I don't trust you, Indiana folks. Oregon, you are welcome. We trained your coach, too. He is an Alabama prodigy, and you are welcome. We don't claim him, that Mario guy, but Pete Golden, you're welcome, Ole Miss. We trained him. I slapped him around. I've got him to where he is today, where he actually has some kahunas.
And you just got to telling a joke about him.
You can thank me.
Now you want us to thank Alabama for him. You all over the place, man.
Assistant Final Four.
Now,
ladies and gentlemen,
Alabama. Hey, after we pick this Final Four, I got a special dedication for all the non-SEC and non-Alabama fans, but we're going to pick this Final Four.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I think Indiana's going to be too strong for Oregon, but I got a surprise. Oregon's going to beat them with speed. Now let's get over to the game at hand, the U. I told you guys on January 1st from now on, we're going to change that saying from Happy New Year to Happy U Year. Now, let me pick this game for you guys.
That's going to be a shocker.
As cool as I can. Now, I told you guys on the radio, I gave Ole Miss props. Ole Miss is going to be a dangerous out for Miami. If they beat us, they're going to be a dangerous out for the next team. But you better be able to handle our pass rush, and you better be able to get a rush on our offensive line. I told you, I don't want the weaklings of the side of the bracket you're on. I wanted all the smoke. You told me we weren't going to be the one-loss A&M team. We weren't going to get by Ohio State or Georgia, blah, blah, blah. And I don't see Ohio State or Georgia's coach on this screen because you keep downplaying my Hurricanes.
I thought we was
you
picking
talk
the game.
about the.
I thought we were picking
I'm
the
picking
game.
it the way I want to pick it. My team is in it. My team is in it to win it, and I'm picking my Hurricanes.
What a shock.
Now we can go to your two picks from the Final Four.
I like Pete Golden, to win the Miami game. Miami just don't have the offense.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that.
Hey, are we interrupting each other now? Are we betting? Let's bet it.
No, I'm trying to show America.
Put it on the line.
The last time
I got another one.
The last time you said.
I got another one.
When you said Miami wasn't going to do anything.
How much you like Miami? I like Pete Golden.
I like them for another state.
Another state?
Another
Let's
state
bet that
dinner.
100.
No.
Let's bet that 100.
I ain't gonna let you get it all back.
Come on, let Kip hold it. I got one in my pocket.
We're gonna bet another steak dinner.
A 50?
Yeah.
All right.
Got him again. Hold on. I got a hard-headed catfish on the line again. Got him. I got him again, America. He won't learn. He won't learn.
I'm hard-headed.
So you got...
Well, we got a Longhorn. Look, Clay's already adding your money up.
That's the spot. But hold on. Who you got the two you got in the finals?
I got Pete Gold. I just don't think you got the offense.
You got Ole Miss and who else?
Ole Miss, and you stole my thunder on Oregon. But I do like Oregon to beat Indiana. I do think Oregon is playing as good as anybody.
Hey, America.
I got Ole Miss and Oregon.
And I'm going to tell
Ole
you
Miss
this
and
going
Oregon in the
forward.
final.
The next football season when we're in here, you ever notice, and it's going to be evident to you guys, every time Alabama lose and that same team that they lost to is still playing, they're going to pick against them, just like he just did. What this guy does, it's been in a pattern for years. I watch him. I listen to him. I knows what he's going to do.
Not true.
But guess what? You're going to be wrong again. So let's pick the national champion.
I picked the same team you picked.
No, you didn't. You didn't pick Miami.
I picked Oregon. You said I'm going to be wrong again. That's who you picking.
Let's pick the champion.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going to let you go first.
All right. I like Oregon to win it all.
Got Oregon to win it all.
That's right. That's Oregon. That's with an O.
Well, you can't spell champion without an I and an M and an A. And Miami got an I, an M, and an A in his name.
Oh, Lord. You pulling.
It's going to be the Miami Hurricanes, national champions. I don't care who is on the other side. We back, baby. The U is back. And I got a special dedication.
So, DJ Lagway going to make it 2 in a row next year?
We ain't talking about 2 in a row. I'm talking about this year, man.
Yeah, that's true, because you ain't won one yet.
Okay, but let me get this special dedication out. And I told the fellas at the plant, and, I made a special hard hat because we're comprised of probably 85% Alabama fans at the job. They wait on me when Alabama wins, but they hide when they lose. So you know what? I made up a special hard hat for them and put some stuff on them to remind them every time they look at me at the plant. So, Clay, at any moment you want to put that special thing up, look what's on the back of it, baby. Go Canes. And if he's spinning around, I got some more stuff on it. Got 2 more to go. Let's spin it around a little bit more. We know exactly what that means right there. You know what that means too, don't you, sir? Now let's spin it on around a little bit. Look at that. Check that one out.
Bama going fishing.
Gone fishing. They ain't going. Gone
fishing.
One more time.
What's that say?
My favorite one. Indiana still ain't played no damn.
Man, you got a big ass head. How you get
Don't worry about it.
How you get all that on a helmet?
If I got a big head,
big ass head,
let me tell you something about having a big head.
Is it more, Clay? Is it more?
Hey, if you got a big head, you better have a lot of knowledge in it. And I got some. So here's my special dedication to the Alabama Crimson Tide fan base, my co-host, and all of you guys that love Alabama so much. This is a dedication from the Indiana game to you and Alabama fans. Y'all see this, America? Get your ass up. I told you. Beat your ass.
He's got psychological problems, ladies and gentlemen. We're calling a psychiatrist now. We're calling it a doctor now.
Beat it again.
We're going to get him help, ladies.
Big Al. You little Al now.
Hey, leave Big Al alone, man. You leave Big Al alone. Sit your ass down.
The Canes still dancing, baby. And somebody in T-Town at Dreamland Barbecue. And baby, they got to watch my Hurricanes this week coming up. And it don't feel good to some because I'm still standing. Yeah. Special dedication to Piano Man and old KB. I know you guys are watching. And I told you I had some special dedication, so I hope y'all enjoyed it, man.
Hey, it's been a Fanatical Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We've been live today. We hope you have been entertained. Hey, baby, it's all fun at the end of the day. We know the difference between reality and sports. Me and this guy is actually friends, if you believe it or not. I ask my psychiatrist every week how it's true. He said, hell, I don't know, legend. You crazy. Hey, I'm talking again. Why you keep interrupting me?
Because
dude?
I told you,
Somebody
it's my
said
day.
me and you was the Archie Bunker and George Jefferson of sports. I didn't believe that crap, but after the day, it's pretty clear it's true, dude.
Yeah, man, this is my day. I told you.
You're moving on up, ain't you?
Since
Moving on up.
you made the request to Kip Kiefer about me and you and a sports challenge, and I can't wait because it's supposed to be the first of the year. But as soon as this show is over, we're going right out back and we're gonna shoot 10 free throws each, and we're gonna tell that we got 2 witnesses, and we're gonna tell America who won next week. No warm ups. We just gonna grab it and shoot 10 each. You got it? And America, we're going to tell you who won next week, and I already know who the winner is.
Yeah, he's going down, ladies and gentlemen. He's been on that. Hey, it's been a great show. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week, maybe, if we don't choke each other out on the basketball court during that game. But tune in next week and see if Miami can actually win a championship like we've won so many. But I ain't happy with your ass, Greg Byrne.
And
don't think I am, because I'm not.
And on January the 19th.
I'm not happy with your ass.
January the 19th.
I'm not freaking happy.
January the 19th.
I'm not freaking happy, dude.
Boom, 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 boom.
Not freaking happy.
January the 19th. Bama Hater might be down in Key West, Miami, just celebrating, because you know what a championship game is, ironically. Miami, Florida, baby.
Pete Golden.
The Canes, baby. The Canes to the rescue, not Pete Golden.
Pete Golden, I will change my entire mind about you if you beat this guy. I mean, I would build a statue for you, dude. Hey, next week on the Fanatical, tune in. I got to get my ass out of here.
Yo, it's the Fanatical Podcast. Legend in the booth, never coming in last. Bama Hater, spitting facts, never half-ass. For the fans, by the fans, this ride's built to last. Mic check the room.